I'm Johnny. What stands in our way of becoming who all we can, or what all we can be? The answer, us. Our greed, our misconception of what we should be doing, and our goals towards serving ourselves. That is what stops us from achieving dreams. That's what stops us from becoming who God wants us to be, created us to be. From the very moment of our conception, God whispered into our ear that we were God's greatest miracle. Flattering, isn't it? How many times have you thought about that? Do you have any idea how many people God could have created out of the DNA strands between your mother and your father at the very moment of your conception? He could have made 20 billion other people, but he chose you. You are a unique, one-of-a-kind, masterly built mechanism for the sole purpose of loving God. That's all you got to do. You don't got to follow no certain rules that everybody tells you you're going to get in trouble with God. That's the most unheard of thing I've ever heard in my life. That people putting God in the image of themselves. To have human emotions, God is so much bigger than that. God is light. Now consider this. No one has ever seen the Son. No one has ever seen the Father. The Son, the other Son. All right. NASA cannot even go in that direction. They cannot even look towards the sun. All we see here is the light that from the sun, and that is it. That's all we see. Something behind me. And okay, but the light that we see is not what creates the oxygen from the plants. It is the warmth of the light, the warmth inside of the light. You have the light coming from the sun, the warmth inside the light, and the life that it gives. Man, God is I am. God is God. God is everything. He's bigger than what people think. And some people say they don't believe in other planets and other species. Come on. Have you got any idea how big this universe is? How big everything is? And of course, leave it to man. We're saying, oh, we're the only ones, by golly. We're the only ones. Just God created us. Come on. If you knew how much there was, the Whirlpool galaxy has 800 billion suns in it. 800 billion. That makes us a very, very small, minuscule place in a little solar system called the Milky Way. Okay, you have the sun, you have Mercury, you have Venus, you have Earth, you have Mars, you have Jupiter, you have Saturn, you have Neptune, you have Uranus, you have Pluto, I believe that's it. And then that X3, whatever they call that new one they found. But you have the Whirlpool galaxy that is so far away, and it's got 800 million stars. Now, I'm not saying that they can. I'm not saying that they can hunt down. I'm not saying they even really know what they're talking about. I like the way that they say they tell you what the sun is made out of. Man, they can't even look in that direction. They're going to tell us what it is because they're the experts. Come on, they wear a suit and tie and they want to make you think that they are smart. They are no smarter. They don't know any more about the sun than me and you. That is so ironic. I mean, that's just ludicrous. Anyway, I'm here in Gilmer. We hit a deer tonight, and we're pulled over because our headlights are knocked out. But anyway, God bless you, and y'all have a good day.